Wave of college protesters attempting to shoot down a conservative speaker. This time it was at NYU, just one day after rioters at UC Berkeley set off fireworks and smashed windows to stop a Breitbart editor from giving a speech. President Trump responded on Twitter saying, quote, professional anarchists, thugs, and paid protesters are proving the point of the millions of people who voted to make America great again. Here now is Troy Worden. He is a Berkeley junior and a member of the Berkeley College Republicans. First of all, you self-identify on the Berkeley campus as a Republican. What's that like? Do you get threats?
Well, thank you for having me on, Melissa. But yes, it's extremely contentious to be a Republican on campus. There's not a day that goes by since Trump has won the election that we Republicans don't face discrimination. People spit at us. People call us names. We have multiple members who've been punched in the face multiple times. Just yesterday, 2 of our members were assaulted by 2 people who got out of a car. So we don't feel safe here on campus. And I think it's very unfortunate that the universities here and across the United States aren't doing enough to stand up for conservative rights.
Yeah, how many are there of you in the Berkeley Republican Club?
Well, we have over 1,000 people on our list, but here's the thing, Melissa. Only 30 to 50 people show up, and that's because so many people are afraid to stand up for what they believe in on our campus. Yeah. And we think the university, especially in light of these protests here at UC Berkeley and even at NYU, should really make a statement supporting us.
Yeah, did they do anything to support you? I mean, what have you seen of their response so far?
Well, the response so far hasn't been the best. I think UC Berkeley could do better. We did speak with the chancellor yesterday, and we also spoke with UCPD.
What did the chancellor say to you?
The chancellor apologized that our event couldn't go through. But again, he said this was totally unexpected. They didn't expect outside groups to shoot fireworks at the venue. But again, I think the university needs to explicitly come out and condemn these protesters. This event is so terrifying. I wrote an article on campusreform.com explaining how I had to shelter in place in the building while fireworks exploded windows while protesters lit a generator on fire outside. Yeah. It was really the most terrifying experience of my life.
A lot of people say, you know, you should make these students who caused this disruption go clean up. It wasn't students, right? I mean, when you look at the video, you see people in black masks, their faces covered. They arrived in buses. I mean, they're paid protesters, it looks like. What was it like there for you? What's your opinion of who these people were?
Well, the majority of these people are so-called self-styled anti-fascists. And I think at base, at bottom, they're just anarchists. And sure, they might be paid and they might be outside groups, but let me tell you something. The students at UC Berkeley, a good majority, actually support their tactics. I was just speaking with one of my fellow peers yesterday, and he said it's all right to punch someone if you think they're a white supremacist. And I just think that's the wrong way to go about things. And keep in mind, during and after the protest, students were dancing as the campus burned. I didn't see students rallying together and saying this doesn't represent us. They were encouraging the outside groups who were causing all this mayhem and destruction.
No, it's amazing. And they say they're anti-fascists, but they're actually fascists. I mean, that's what fascism is when you suppress all thought that doesn't agree with yours, when you're, you know, causing violence and you fear for your life as a result of not being part of groupthink. I mean, I don't know how they don't realize that. What are you going to do going forward? I mean, are you staying on campus? Do you change your mind about being at Berkeley?
No, not at all. In fact, this event has only made me more resolute in continuing to stand up not only for conservative principles, but also for my constitutional right to free speech. If you're intimidated, if you let these people get their way, if you let them shut you down, it's only going to make them stronger. So I think Berkeley College Republicans, NYU College Republicans across the United States need to not be afraid, need to continue tabling on campus, need to continue reaching out to these speakers and inviting them. If we have the chance to invite Mr. Yiannopoulos to campus again, we'd do it in a heartbeat.
Wow. It's amazing. I mean, as a conservative is a rebel on campus. It's just, the tables are so turned. Troy, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your insight.